welcome to my channel, Andrea Makes, and I am so excited to share with you my sewing plans for October. So thank you so much for tuning in to watch. It really means a lot to me. It encourages me to keep my channel going. Every time you click on my video and watch it and engage by liking and commenting, it encourages the powers that be at YouTube to keep putting my videos out there for other people to find my channel. So it really means a lot to us YouTube creators, and it encourages us to keep going. And I also have a viewer's choice at the end, so be sure and stay tuned for that and vote. I have 4 things for my October plans as of right now, and I only had to buy 1 piece of fabric for them, and so I already had all the patterns and all the fabric except for 1 fabric piece. So let's get started. The first thing that I'd like to share that I like to make in October is a pattern from 1993, and most of the things I'm going to be showing today have come from my thrift store haul videos or my pattern haul videos from thrift stores. So if you haven't seen those, check those out. They're lots of fun, but everything today except 1 piece of fabric has come from a thrift store and 1 pattern. So back to the pattern. It is McCall 6671 from 1993, and I'll read you the specs, and I have to put my readers on for that, and then I'll show it to you up close. It's described as a Mrs. Wrap skirt in 2 lengths. Straight skirt has front and back darts and faced waistline. Right front edge may be self-fringed, or you can use purchase fringe, or the right front and lower edges can be trimmed with a blanket stitch. And here's the pattern envelope. And the skirt comes in 2 lengths, a longer length or a shorter length, and I'm going to make this version. See the fringe there on the side? Very fun. This is from 1993. I can't remember if I said that or not. And there are the line drawings. And the fabric I'm going to use is this super fun. It's an acrylic fabric that I got from Joann. It's in these really fun stripes, blue and white and yellow and red and a lighter blue, and it has a great texture look to it. It's kind of flannelish. And I will get in close so you can see it. And then look how the selvage has already fringed. So this skirt with this fabric. And here are the buttons I'm going to be using for the skirt. And to me, there are a few things worse in sewing when you make something and then you realize you don't have anything to go with it. So to go with that skirt, I'm going to make Simplicity 8987. Here are the specs. It's a Mrs. Top with sleeve variations. And the fabric recommendations are cotton types, crepe, double georgette, double knit, linen types, poplin, ponte, shirtings. And the size range covers a bust from 30.5 to 44, a waist of 23 to 37, and a hip of 32.5 to 46. And this one also has the finished garment measurements on it for the bust, if you can believe that. That is rare on an envelope these days. But the finished garment measurements for the bust goes from a 36 to a 49.5. And here's the envelope. This is a more recent pattern, and I actually had this in my stash. You could see the different sleeve variations there. And I'm going to make this view. I absolutely love those sleeves. And here are the line drawings. You can see all the different sleeve variations there. This one has a drop shoulder with a long sleeve, and this one has cuffs at the end. And then this one has the wider sleeves, which I love, and this one has short sleeves. And the fabric I'm going to use to make it is a tablecloth that I got from a thrift store in this beautiful mustard color, which is absolutely one of my favorite colors for garments. And I'll get in close so you can see it has this really cool texture to it. This was a tablecloth. Can you see the squares of texture there? I hope you can. It's really cool. So, this top in this fabric to go with the skirt with the fringe. I think that'll look really nice together. And that pattern has 3 buttons, I believe, in the back, and here are the buttons I've chosen for the top. And the next thing I'd like to share that I'd like to make in October is a vintage pattern from 1985. I went to high school in the 80s, so I love me some 80s fashion. And this is Super Saver 7293. And this is part of my vintage pattern haul that I have, if you'd like to go check that out. I'm going to be making the top. Cropped top are all the rage these days, although I'm going to have to check the length of the crop because I don't want it too cropped. And here's the line drawing. And the fabric I'm going to use is this shower curtain that I got from a thrift store with all these fun stripes in it. There's a sage green and a darker red and a turquoise blue and a khaki color and a gray. It's really pretty and will go with a lot of things. I'll get in close. See all the fun colors there. This will go with a lot. And like I said, this was a shower curtain, but it's now going to be a shirt. So this pattern for this shirt and this fabric. And now it's time for viewer's choice. I want you guys to help me design these pants that I'm going to be making in October. And it is the Perennial Pant, and it is by Kayla Kennington. And there's an interesting story behind this, and I share it in one of my thrift store haul videos. But it's from 2005, and I mistakenly said in that haul video that it's from 2008, but the new pattern cover was from 2008. Here they are. Got these super fun optional darts at the hem, and then the optional pockets. And it comes in 2 lengths, a long length or a cropped length. And here are the line drawings. And as you can see, if you use the pockets, they can either be low near the bottom of the pants, or another option is to have them up high on the pants. You can also split them in 2, but I'm not interested in that. And check out this pattern piece for these pants. This thing is huge. Look at this thing. It's the front and back together, and I believe with this technique that you won't have a side seam. So I'm excited about making these. And not only do I want your help in voting for which option you'd like me to make, but I need help. This says to add a 5/8 inch seam allowance. There's no seam allowance included on the pattern, but I like to work smarter and not harder, and I want to make the size medium, and I measured the distance from the size medium to the size large, and it's 5/8 inch. So can I cut out the large and then just use a 5/8 inch seam allowance? That's the same thing, right? Instead of adding 5/8, let me know. That sounds so much easier to me to do that, but if I'm missing something, let me know. But I'm planning on cutting out the large and using a 5/8 seam allowance on that. That will ultimately be the medium. So let me know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm missing something. And the fabric I'm going to use to make those fab pants is this red corduroy fabric that I got from a thrift store. And it's like a deeper red, like a blue red, I think. I really like it a lot. And I'll get in close so you can see. It's changing colors now. It's looks a lot more orange, I think, than it actually is. I think that's a more true representation of it. So these pants in this fabric. And here's the viewer's choice vote for this month. I want you to help me design which style of those pants that you would like me to make. And the options are, do you want me to add the dart at the bottom or no dart? And do you want the pockets down near the hem? Or if you'd like to see the pockets up closer to the hip. So vote in the comments below by midnight, October 21st. Just vote for darts or no darts and pockets at the bottom or pockets near the hip. I'm so excited to see what you guys design for me. I have loved doing the viewer's choice these past few months, and thank you so much to everyone who participates and votes. It is so much fun to see everyone's choices. And I did do a little research on Kayla Kennington because I was not familiar with that at all, and she actually designed 3 patterns for Vogue and also had her own private pattern company. And here's some information I found on her. It says the Kayla Kennington pattern collection, which includes 11 patterns published by Kayla between 2001 and 2013, are available at www.sewingpatterns.com. And it says Kayla also has 3 tunic patterns published by Vogue. And apparently she has a 2019 pattern collection also. So I thought that was really interesting. Okay, that's what I plan on making in October. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You know I love hearing from you. As always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel thus far. It really means a lot to me. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you would. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye!